Live. Here we go. But it's not live yet. Are we live? Or is there a problem? Welcome, everybody. All right, we're live.
I feel
How's
like that's like our intro now.
questioning whether we're live or not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's I don't because I don't know what's happening. It's such a mystery. Um, all right, welcome everyone.
My coffee.
Today we have a very special episode. We're gonna show you how to make money blogging and go from zero to $1,000 per month with the Lint method. Uh, the build assets online Lint method. We made it up. That's what it is. We're making stuff up now.
Yeah, it's a Lint site
Yeah,
or a Lint blog.
yeah. Get out of here with your niche site, your authority site. All these terms we're taking over. Lint site,
Yeah.
and we're gonna show you what Lint is. So let's get right to it. First,
Hold on.
I'm holding.
Did we get any I want to make sure that it went out. I think it must have. You know why I didn't get it? Because I'm signed into a different thing. I think that's why I didn't get the notification. But how many people do we have in the chat? They're leaving. All right, whatever. Let's get to it.
It says we only have 6. I'm sure people will start coming back. We'll go back and review Lint later down the line. We have to remember people watch this later, so we don't want to delay them too long. All right.
Yeah.
So the Lint method of keyword research. So Lint is the acronym LINT. L stands for low competition. I stands for intent driven. N stands for no links needed. T, what does T stand for?
Take it easy.
All right, so that's basically what we do. Is when we start a new site, we're looking for keywords that are very, very low competition. Now, how do you find keywords that are low competition? Very simple. Google tells you. You just basically use the autocomplete and find stuff that no one is going for. But if you want to truly go from $0 to $1,000 a month quickly, probably the most important part of the Lint method is the intent driven. Now, most people, when they talk about buyer intent, they're talking about best juicer, best lawnmower. They can't get out of that box of targeting these keywords that are so obviously have buyer intent. But everyone is looking at those keywords. Everyone wants to rank for those keywords, obviously, because there's a lot of money to be made with those keywords. But if you want to get to the T and take it easy, then you can't do that right away. So that's why we like to look at intent-driven content that is not so obvious. Whereas the user, they're hinting to us, they're saying, hey, I want to buy something, but I don't quite know what I want to buy yet.
Does it even have to be about buying, or can it just be about the intent to get an answer to something?
Yeah, it's the intent to get an answer, to solve a problem that they have.
So let's give some examples, right? So best juicer, obviously, would that be intent driven?
It would be a very intent. I mean, that's really probably the pinnacle of intent driven, but you would need links for that. Hence the N, no links needed. It's not going to fit the Lint
So,
criteria.
but so another example of that, something that is intent driven but not in such a buying related way, could be why can't my juicer blend? Why can't my juicer juice onions?
No,
No.
that's a bad one. That's a bad one because if someone is typing that in, and let's move to the next slide here. Actually, not. Let's get to the example, then I'll go back to these slides. So, if someone is typing that into Google, why can't my juicer juice onions? Then they obviously already have a juicer. That's the thing. That's the obstacle.
What
So,
about the display ads though?
what about the display ads?
Is that part of a Lint blog?
No, A
Okay.
lint a lint blog is you instead of so here's the example I gave, but I'll put it in the juicer context. Instead of start typing for best juicer, you got to think, what does the person with the juicer want to do? So they want to basically take carrots and blend them into juice.
Mm-hmm.
So something like how to make carrot juice, or like how to make
Mm-hmm.
like raspberry juice, or something obscure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, even that they might already have a juicer. So this is actually kind of can be difficult to apply with some sort of like a kitchen appliance. So the example I gave here, and we can try and think of a few better ones. The example I gave here is, sort of best blender. So someone's looking to blend up ingredients, maybe make like a sauce or something like that. And then so I made up this keyword, how to crush basil for pesto sauce. That
Mm-hmm.
would be a high intent driven thing because they want to make the pesto sauce, but they might not have the tool to do it. But looking back, that is a decent example, but may not be the best example. And I think, Mike, you actually came up with a fantastic example maybe like a few weeks ago. And do you remember what it was?
What'd I say?
You said it right here on the stream.
I don't know. You
Uh,
tell me.
we were talking about how to remove red wine from carpet.
Okay.
And so if someone's typing in how to remove red wine from carpet and the solution is a carpet cleaner
Mm-hmm.
or some sort of affiliate thing,
Mm-hmm.
then there you go. You're looking at high intent, low competition because people are going to be targeting best carpet cleaner in the
Mm-hmm.
normal way of thinking things. But in the Lint way, the Lint revolution, we're looking for ways to target these things, kind of sneak around the competition.
Yes. Yes. And I understand what you're saying. I'm trying to clarify for the audience, right? So the reason I brought up the display advertising type thing is because there's I guess it matters the type of intent that we're talking about. So with this, we're looking for things, we're looking for keywords that are low competition, and these keywords are directly solving a problem. Or sorry, these keywords hint at someone is having a problem that you can solve.
Exactly. Exactly.
So while we make articles for things that are not necessarily intent driven. Say, what the example was I gave before, like why can't my blender juice onions, right? That's an example of a type of article that we would make and try and monetize with display ads, right?
Right.
But that is not a part of this Lint method. We have discovered a better way.
Right. And it's not that the display ads are out of the question totally.
Correct.
It's just
But
that
the priority for the keyword research should be that you're looking for keywords that show intent or show a problem that you can solve, maybe with some sort of maybe an affiliate program, whether it's Amazon, whether it's ClickBank, whether it's something obscure, but not necessarily just overt high competition like best blender.
exactly. That's exactly it. Now, it's not that the display ads are bad, but the Lint method is specifically meant to get you from 0 to 1,000 per month, very very quickly. And so let's take a look at some of the results, and then we'll kind of talk a little bit about. We'll brainstorm around the Lint method some more, see if we can come up with some more cute things. So this is a blog that I started. It's actually last September now, or last like end of September, October 2019. The first article was published. There's only 66 blog posts, not one backlink built. And you could tell now it's getting around 2,500 organic visitors per day already. Now, the main way this site is monetized is with ClickBank. So the site, what you're looking at here, is in the middle. What you'll see in the middle row, the site in the past 30 days made 2,341, and it's been going up consistently. Like it's been making over $1,000 a month for quite a while now. I think it hit that in the first 6 months, and it's all because of this Lint method. It's because I found a series of keywords that solved a problem without that had nothing to do with the affiliate program itself. What it had nothing to do. It obviously had to do with the affiliate product itself, but most people, when they think about making money with affiliate programs, they just think, oh, I'm gonna go to like a popular offer on ClickBank is like the shed plans, like making the shed, like you get plans to make a shed. So everyone, I don't know, I forgot what that offer is called, but let's just say it's called shed plans. Everyone always thinks, oh, I'm gonna target shed plans review, and that's how I'm gonna make money with the shed plans. But really, you should be targeting keywords that people are searching if they're thinking about making a shed, if they're in the preemptive phases of making a shed and you want to give them a quick solution to do it quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's questions people are going to be asking that, or, keywords that they'll be typing into Google that indicate their problem is that they need a place to put things, right? Or they're trying to do some sort of garden, or basically you can backtrack it, right? If you have an affiliate program, we're talking about for sheds. You there?
Yeah, you got cut off for a second.
Yeah. So we're talking about for sheds. You can think, okay, what kind of needs does this solve? Storage, maybe like a gardening purpose, and you could backtrack what people might be searching where these shed plans would be the answers to their problem.
Yeah, for sure. And the funny thing about this is no one's going after these types of keywords because honestly, they take a little more time to think of. And I hate to say it, but the people who build these types of sites, the people who build niche sites and authority sites, many people get into this business and they sit and they plug in, like they just want to they just want to take what they've been fed and just do exactly what they've been fed. And everyone always ends up doing the same exact thing over and over and over again. And the truth is, finding these types of keywords takes a little bit of creativity.
Yeah, because the review stuff is easy. The review stuff, you could think about that with context to anything, or like best X versus Y. You could think about that for literally anything. But again, this, you can't slap just a general template on it. You have to think. So what else?
No, I actually think X versus Y can be actually the X versus Y keyword, like if you're comparing product 1 to product 2, that can fit pretty nicely in the Lint method because that's kind of a unique subset of keywords. Really, people tend to ignore those because again, they're not that easy to find. You have to spend some time on Google itself. If you go into a keyword research tool and you try and find all the X versus Y's that exist, the low-hanging fruit, you're probably not going to find it as easily as you will doing the manual keyword research on Google. So very short presentation today, but so what do you do next once you've gotten to? What'd you say?
I'll say it after you talk about this.
Yeah. So once you apply the Lint method, what do? You can rinse and repeat it. So you can make another site with a similar type deal. Like for example, if you were to do a kitchen site with this, you can do like a garden one next or something like that. Just think of a different niche and apply the same thing. Or you can grow it on the same site, assuming it's relevant. Or just go for lower intent articles and monetize them with ads. Or I don't actually have this on the list in front of me, but at that point, once your site's getting some traffic, some authority, over time, you're probably going to generate backlinks from these Lint keywords. And then you can start going for those higher competition keywords. like those review keywords, like those best keywords, like those super high intent keywords that everyone always talks about.
Mhm. And I guess this is kind of the take it easy portion, because when you do things through the Lint method for the keyword research, it's low competition. So you're not having to build all these backlinks to sort of get up in the search. You should rank pretty quickly. And because things are intent driven, it's going to also increase your rankings, and you'll also be able to convert better on whatever it is that you're doing. Because if something is highly intent driven, that means they're likely to buy something or take some action that you'll be able to monetize, and hopefully get a decent commission out of it. And so this kind of this exponential process, you just have to sit and let it happen. And that's what you show in the screenshots of the traffic. Is you made the articles, not that many, but over time it just keeps growing and growing and growing, and so do the earnings. And I'm sure we do get some natural backlinks out of it.
Yeah, yeah. This site actually hasn't gotten too many natural backlinks, but other sites that I've done this on, have gotten natural backlinks even for articles with affiliate links on them, because they're aimed at solving a problem and it's not simply a best, like a best juicer article.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, I think we should talk about our blog course at this point, because this is something that we're just coming out with. It's gonna kind of be, what would you consider, Mike? So we have our dropshipping course, we have our Kindle course, we do. If you're watching this channel for the first time, we do all these business models a day in and day out. So, but we've currently to date only taught dropshipping and only taught Kindle. So I actually finished recording the blogging course, and now we have the trifecta, the holy trinity, if you will.
This is it.
Is this it, or are we coming out with something else later?
Oh, I don't know. That's it for now. But yeah. No, these are the main three things that we do as far as online business goes. And so I think it's the like you said, Joe, the trifecta is complete. So now people can understand how we do the drop shipping, how we do the Kindle stuff, and the blogging, and it all honestly comes together with this.
Yeah, and I wish I included this on these slides, Mike, but you came up yesterday with the 6 criteria for, maybe you can get.
And I'll throw it on. Throw it on. Keep talking.
You came up yesterday with the 6 criteria of a good business model to follow. One of the things in that criteria was it had to be compounding, and learning this skill set of going after these Lint keywords is very compounding when it comes to even Kindle publishing, believe it or not. But definitely when it comes to drop shipping, and when with the way we do drop shipping, if you can target some of these Lint keywords and get one sale off of it, even you make, say, one article gets one sale off of it a month, every 3 months, it's still well worth your time when you're making over $1,000 a sale. So it's worth it without that, even if you're doing just regular affiliate stuff, Amazon, ClickBank, etc. But man, if you combine it with some of our other methods, woo!
Yeah, I mean, this is how you get the portfolio.
Yeah.
This is what we do to really, you can increase your multiples on whatever it is you're doing now, whether it is a Kindle business, whether it is even a blog site. If you're doing things just through the high competition keywords, you're at a big risk actually for an algorithm update changing the course of your business. So it helps diversify your blogs, and it is huge for dropshipping because of the margins. So I did put this into the presentation, Joe, if you want to
okay, cool.
Pull that up.
Let's check
we
it
can
out.
Kind of discuss.
Yeah, well, actually, should we make the announcement first about the blog course? How well, yeah, I was on the slide, so let's just do it real quick. So our blog course, I don't even think we have a name for it yet, honestly, but it's only going to be available to Elite Fleet members now at a very steep discount. So I think it's going to be 250 or so to elite fleet members. So you have to actually join the elite fleet to get in now. So to do that, you have to go to buildassetsonline.com/membership. When we release it to the public, it's going to be very different. And why do we do this? Because we want to make sure our courses are, they're giving people all that they need to know. So our trustees in the elite fleet, they will give us the feedback and say, hey, Joe, you covered this, but I don't understand how it works with this. So can you add that? So there's going to be a couple weeks, a month to where we're updating it. But then when we release it to the general public, it's going to look pretty different in terms of the pricing. So if this is something you want to get in on early, then you have to join the elite fleet before the beta phase ends, if you will.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the beta run.
Yeah.
So if you ever played any sort of console or PC game, you know how nice it is to get in.
When you get in that open beta, you're like one of the luckiest people.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started. Focus. The elite fleet is $97 a month right now.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, it started at 47 and now it's at 97. But
and you've been in the chat the whole time, Focus. So
yeah,
you're only hurting yourself.
we got to answer other people's questions, and we will. So just hang tight, guys. I don't know why we answered Focus first. We usually don't do that. But quick story time. I remember this was back in the day. I was in college. Warcraft 3, there was like some huge, the Frozen Throne, Blizzard had this huge thing where it was like the regions were like playing against each other, and it was like some like tournament, like some month-long tournament to get a StarCraft 2 beta key, and I really wanted that beta key. And yeah, I competed in I was like doing really well on the ladder, just like the public ladder. But when I competed in this tournament, I swear to God, I was rank 1 and like consistently top 10 in like the ladder on Warcraft 3. But then when I competed in this tournament, I went 2-52.
What?
Yeah, I got smashed.
Wow.
Yeah.
How is this happening?
Because you could play like the same people over and over again, and like the people that were playing weren't even playing on the ladder. They were like the best of the best, and like they would only play like amongst themselves and like in money tournaments and stuff. So I couldn't compete.
Oh.
So let's go ahead.
Who is thumbs downing our video is what I want to know. Please get some thumbs up. Someone is in here trying to sabotage our business.
If
you're not allow it.
Yeah. You better reverse that thumbs down. So let's get to the chat. We can start answering some questions and everything like that. So Ollie says howdy. Josh says hey. Josh is my boy. One of my confidants from when we first started blogging. We're still, we still talk regularly.
Oh, hey, Josh.
Yeah.
I know him.
So enter Ecom. This was the individual that was impatient with us on one of the other streams and was like, hey, I'm leaving because you guys aren't getting to the point right away.
Oh, he's probably one of the thumbs downs.
Yeah, he probably thumbs down, but let's answer his question anyway, just to show what kind of guys we are. All right? Are you considering search volume to determine the level of competition? How else do we find out if it's low competition? Look at the SERP, put it in a keyword tool. Looking at the SERP for long tail keywords is the best way to determine if it's low competition or not. I do not look at a keyword tool when I'm going after those long tails. If I'm going after a short tail or something that I really want to rank for, because I know that the monetary return is there, like 100%, then yeah, I'll look at some keyword tool stuff. So there you go. So Focus wants to know how much it is. We already revealed that. I think we're gonna drop it for $299 in the Elite Fleet, or sorry, $250. So yeah, Get Fly Fishing is laughing. He's our good friend of the show.
Elite Fleet member.
Elite Fleet member. honorary at this point, honorary member. Uh, Brian says, will the course be relevant for doing SEO for e-commerce sites? Yes. So we have an e-commerce, like creating pages on your e-commerce blog, small section in our dropshipping course, which I think covers the basics of what you need to know. But this is going to be kind of just a level, like a level deeper than that, because we're going to expand on, like building links, going in depth, doing keyword research and stuff like that. And really the course is going to be based around you guys, to be honest with you. Why are people joining in the chat? Like, I don't know.
What?
Like, so many people are joining the call. We've already gone over everything. And now there's so many
Let's
people.
do it again.
Oh, God.
No. Well, we'll cover after we get through the chat real quick. I think we'll cover the Lint method again, and we'll look at the criteria slide. I added that in. So.
Oh yeah, true.
But yes, Brian, just to go over your question again, we actually use this for one of our own e-commerce stores, and it works really, really well because, yeah, I mean, no one is doing this for e-com stuff. I mean, maybe a little bit of people are doing it for blogging and things like that, but really, I think once you take Amazon affiliate and make that not necessarily the main part of the equation, you can use it, but we treat affiliate programs almost as if they're different suppliers. So the more affiliate programs you're in, really the more products you have access to, whether it's digital, whether it's physical, and then the more pools of keywords you can go after, and then you're solving their problem with one of your affiliate offers, or in the case of e-commerce, you're solving it with the product that you actually sell. So your margins are higher, and we get sales from this type of stuff all the time. Those are the best sales. Those are the sales I still get excited about. I don't get excited about sales anymore, but we had one yesterday, Joe. That was I like that one.
They seem to be hitting more and more. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw a sale came from one of our quiz software things, and that was that doesn't lie.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're only going up from here. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Bite your tongue.
All right. Focus said Mike must not play video games. He's not interested. LOL at all. I was actually very interested in that story because I was trying to. I know Joe loves the beta tests for the video games, and I was gonna bring up Warcraft, but that's a funny story. And then there's some things I wanted to say that I don't think I could say in regards to the story.
Mike plays video games.
I play Warcraft 3.
Yeah.
I don't play it now, but
we play Call of Duty.
Yeah. So how many people are currently? Oh wait, no, we skipped Tom.
Yeah.
What's the name of the course? Blast Off Blog. Well, that is our free blog course. That just really covers the basics of setting up a blog. So, you have access to that as well. But this is more about the tactics of ranking and monetizing your blog. So, Joe said before, we don't have a name for it yet. It's just, this is the blog beta announcement.
Yeah, like I said, it's going to be beta tested in the Elite Fleet and then updated to basically cater to everyone's questions, the gaps they think, and then released to the public. So it doesn't have a name, but it's going to have a name eventually.
Yep.
So WP Illegal says, "Good evening, gentlemen. I like your name."
Are you the arch nemesis of WP Eagle?
That's pretty funny. So Tim asks, so what type of blogging would you say you are mainly teaching? Like a couple page websites that are more like funnels, lifestyle stuff, like a travel or fitness blogger?
Teach Lint blogging.
Yeah, I would say so. Lifestyle and fitness blogging can kind of fall under a weird umbrella because people do that like kind of off of the social networks, if that makes sense. Like there would be travel bloggers that they blog, but their main source of traffic is like Instagram. So our blogging techniques are focused solely on search engine optimization as the core part of it. And why is that? Is because search engine optimization is more evergreen. So
Yeah.
you want to have the traffic rolling in and day out. You don't want to have to make updates and be like, "Hey guys, I'm in Belize now." Like stuff like that. You don't want to have to do
Check
that.
out my blog on Best Belize tips.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
screwed up with the boxes.
that's all right. That's all right. So yeah, no, I mean, you're definitely making websites that are more than a few pages. I mean, we're talking about things that you want to eventually turn into a large asset. Um, so Get
Yeah.
Fly Fishing is going to watch the replay. Nikki Steele also is the Elite Fleet membership appropriate for complete beginners. So I am asking more generally for building an online portfolio and not specific for blogging. I missed the good stuff earlier. I mean, it's perfect for complete beginners. I mean, that's basically we tell you like based on your personality, your skill set, where you're at, what you've done. I mean, we tell you the direction you should go, so you're not wasting time and you're making money as quick as possible.
Yeah. It does help if you have one of our courses though, because there's a lot of in-depth step-by-step stuff that you really need like hours of training to figure out.
Yeah.
So it's not the most efficient if you're a complete beginner and you don't have any course, because you're gonna need to. There's just so many questions involved that we can't possibly answer in an efficient way for you. So you're best served, getting one of our courses and having the Elite Fleet access so that you can talk with us one-on-one and you can talk with other members one-on-one.
Yeah, but if you want to join first, you're free to before you invest in one of our courses. You can talk to us about which route you should go down.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
that's what a lot of people do, and yeah, what we find is complete beginners, definitely need one of our courses if they want to move in the right direction quickly. Just because we have so much video content in there showing you what to do, but we do have people that have joined, kind of that were already established, already making money, and we help those people too. Obviously, but we can help those people in a different way because we can say, look at what they're doing, and then say, do this, do this, do this, and then they make more money. A couple people have like doubled their like revenue just by asking us a few questions. Okay. So Get Fly Fishing came for the Elite Fleet t-shirt. I got my nothing to sneeze at shirt on. Mike's not repping.
Mine's dirty.
Yeah, well, at least it's getting some use.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I think people really like the idea of the blogging for e-com stuff.
yeah,
I think that's something that hasn't really been hit on specifically. So
yeah.
yeah,
It's kind of implied, like through the stuff the videos that are already in the course, but, um, if the people who get it say they want it more in depth on the e-com stuff, then we'll definitely cover that more in depth. Because our goal with what we teach is to basically like we were talking about before. This is the trifecta. We're giving you all the skills to build a profitable online portfolio the way that we do it.
Mm-hmm.
So our goal with the Elite Fleet moving forward with all these courses is to make everything as comprehensive as possible. Just like we updated the dropshipping course not too long ago with the ads troubleshooting module. Teeth Health, he's just listening to it in his sleep all night.
I haven't heard from him. He must be doing well.
Yeah, that's when you know.
Yeah. Focus says, does it cover writing techniques and topic creation or just SEO?
Well, they're kind of intertwined. So it covers doing those things for SEO. Because if you're not ranking your articles, then what are you doing?
Yeah, if the articles aren't written appropriately, they don't have the right H1 tags, H2 tags, all this stuff, don't have the right words in them, then they're likely not to rank as effectively as they could.
Yeah.
And Focus said, will the course discuss how to blog to bring traffic to your high ticket store? Yeah. So, yes, absolutely. And I think we'll make sure that if people still have questions in relation to the high ticket stuff, that we address it more in depth, because I think it's a big topic.
Get fly fishing. He likes the deck.
Yes. I think the more corporate that we get, it kind of makes the videos better. It makes them flow more. Who knew? Who knew all these corporate schmucks knew what they were doing?
All right. So, I mean, we got a lot of viewers. It's still early in the stream. Hit us with the questions, guys. Well, do we want to talk about the online business criteria?
Well, let's go back to the acronym and just go over that one more time, and then we'll go back to the criteria.
Yes. Lint. Low competition. You want to target keywords that no one else is really targeting. Intent driven. Those keywords have to have intent either directly or indirectly. The person searching for those keywords, either they're talking about products in a way that they're interested, or they're talking about problems that they need solutions to that products can offer via affiliate. It doesn't have to be Amazon. It can be any affiliate thing. And no links needed, because you're going after low competition keywords. It's kind of implied there. And the T is you take it easy, because you create these articles. You don't have to rush. You don't have to blast a huge budget at it. You can write them yourself, or spend a little bit each month, and then you sit back and you kind of see what happens. So we got a funny thing in the chat. Yeah, not that you kind of see what happens. You kind of sit back and you see what starts to rank. Yeah, you let it take its course. You let the seed you just planted. You let it grow, and then you evaluate. How it's doing, and then you chart your path forward from there.
What are you laughing at in the chat?
Tom Hunter wants to know more about the fog behavior model you guys know about.
I mean, I don't know that. I mean, if you saw that video where I talked about it, that's really all I know. I don't know what else there is to know. For those watching, the fog behavioral model, it's basically just a graph that kind of illustrates how to get people to take action, like converting on a website. So it has to do with their motivation, as well as the ease of use of the website, essentially. And so there's different. It's like a curve, but that's not super relevant for now. I mean, yeah, I would say just Google it.
Well, Mike, if I remember the curve, the motivation was really the most important factor, correct?
Well, you know what? Let's bring it up. And let's talk about it in relation to this. So hold on. I'm gonna attach it on this slide. Hold your horses. You guys are really making us work. I was just trying to take it easy, do a nice stream. It's turning into an assignment. All right.
Tom Hunter also says, well, Nikki says, I'll start saving for the basic coaching package. Thanks for doing these and answering questions. You're welcome. Tom Hunter says, hey guys, land investing or drop shipping? How much money do you have?
Depends on the money. There are plenty of people that do land investing and make a ridiculous amount of money and don't know what dropshipping is, and other way around. So yeah, they got their pros and their cons. How quickly you want to try and make your money back. I think land investing has a lot bigger learning curve, in my opinion. I don't know, but margins are higher. We'll have another land video coming up.
Yeah, that's
Probably
right.
it'll be on this week or next week.
Yeah,
Talk more about it.
Sure.
But I added in the graph. Is that visible to everyone?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, it is.
Okay. So if this looks complicated, it's not. Prompts. So we can, instead of prompts, you can think about it like customer buying something. Or in the case of blogging, customer clicking your affiliate link. Because that's, if we put out articles, we start ranking for them, we start getting traffic. People don't click the links because of the reasons we'll talk about, then you're not going to make money. But the more people you get to click your links, the more that are bound to buy, and the better your blog does. So prompts, we'll think about it as someone clicking your affiliate link. Below the curve here means it fails. They don't click the link. Above the curve, it succeeds. Someone clicks the link. So ability, which is the bottom, the X coordinate. And I'm sorry if you're listening on the podcast because this is going to be hard to illustrate, but if you come back and watch, it'll be a bit more informative. So ability would be, okay, how easy is it for them to click the link? Is it screwed up and they have to like zoom in on mobile, or it doesn't show up in the right place? All these things. Motivation would be, how much do they want to click the link? How much do they want the service that you're offering? So with the Lint method, essentially what's happening is, because these keywords you're going after are low competition, so you're one of the only people actually solving their problem or answering their question, and it's a high intent question, we want the motivation part to be as high as possible. That's really the button we're trying to hit. No pun intended. Because the higher the motivation is, the less optimized our website needs to be. And I think, again, people stress too much about optimizing, and we've done a lot. We've done a lot for optimization, but that's always something. Once you have people coming to your website and buying stuff, you can look at the data and then you can optimize it later. What you really want is to get the motivation part right, because you can optimize something all day, but if no one cares about what it is that you're offering, or if you're not getting traffic to it, then it doesn't matter, as per the graph shows. If something is easy to do, but the motivation is low, it still fails. However, if something is generally harder to do, but the motivation is really high, then someone is still going to take action. So I'm trying to think of a good example. Like if you're selling a weight loss program and you're answering the question, how do I lose weight by drinking smoothies? And you're talking about essentially this program you have that is all about smoothies and losing weight with smoothies, and it comes with recipes and all this. And it's exactly what the person's looking for. And so their motivation to check it out is really high. And so even if it's a bit of a pain on your browser, on mobile, to like click it, it's not totally obvious, the person will seek it out and they will take the action because their motivation is so high. So I think that covers it.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Where I've been looking for this. I don't like this picture." The person's typing in how to lose weight by drinking smoothies. They're like a smoothie fiend, but they're like,
Yeah.
That's all they want to do is they want to drink smoothies all day, but they're getting too fat, so they're trying to figure it out, and they'll find that link anywhere you put it.
Yeah. Or another good example, the way I learned about this was, and people have probably had this experience, is with concert tickets. So say, it's last minute, you want to go to this concert, and so you're trying to go on the website, and the Ticketmaster site is totally trash. You have to zoom in and find the little spot where the section is open and find the seats, and you're trying to click 2 seats and it's only clicking 1, and you're jumping through all these hoops, but it's the same day. You need to get these tickets now, and you really want to go, you have nothing else to do, you're going to jump through all the hoops to get those tickets.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a great example, actually.
Yeah. So let's talk about the online business criteria for the Lint method. And we got to come up with a fancy name for this too. All right, the
KULS.
chills.
Yeah, we'll rework this acronym, guys. Don't worry.
My previous job, Joe, literally everything was an acronym.
Yeah.
Everything was an acronym turned into a word. So people would just speak. They would speak an entirely different language.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I remember my job too. I mean, you worked in like a military type thing. So.
Yeah. Okay, so compounding results. What do you think?
I think this online business criteria, the Lint method, is going to give you compounding results on multiple fronts. First front is that your site, as you grow it, will be compounding. You should be able to double or triple your growth in the second year and the third year, especially compared to the first year. So compounding results, check.
Gold star. All right, keep going. Compounding skill set.
Compounding skill set. Absolutely. Like we've already talked about, you take this Lint criteria, you apply it to our dropshipping methods. You're in with good suppliers. You're already selling their products via ads. You start applying this Lint method. You drive more traffic to their products. You're making sales for free. No paid ads. Increases the valuation of your store 10 to 20x. So this one method literally goes a long way.
And the way I think about it is the first time you try and make a blog like this, you're not really going to do it as well as the fifth blog that you make using this method.
Yeah. Because just keyword research, I can teach it to you day in and day out, but it's really one of those things where practice makes perfect.
Yeah, because this website that you showed here has been the culmination of many years of doing this and finally realizing what works. But you had to have all the other things in place that we teach, but it's a matter of execution. And so your execution will only improve with SEO. That's really one of the main things about it is the more time you're willing to put in and just make these sites, you will be rewarded, and it's an exponential type of thing.
Yeah.
High margin?
Depends how you execute it. So I would say you can execute the Lint method and go after high margin products, which, we do recommend. Mm-hmm. Or, we can recommend. It just, I would say kind of half checks it, kind of half doesn't.
Okay.
So
we'll do a little one of these.
A 4-pointed star. So for those listening, we're updating the deck. Mike's doing some artwork on the PowerPoint here.
Okay, next one, low risk.
This is, Mike, I got to tell you, this is the lowest risk that you can go. If there is no lower risk business model than this one, other than maybe putting out a bunch of workout journals on Kindle as low content Kindle books. But
I would say that's lower risk. I would say that's higher risk because you're dependent on Amazon. You're dependent on the Amazon algorithm for this. Of course, this is Google, so you have that played in. But with this, you can monetize with different programs. Of course, you're going after different searches, so you're spread out a lot more. You're not dependent on ranking for that one best blender keyword. So I would say this is less risk than what you're talking about.
True. And you know what else, Mike? The thing about this is, say you're doing Kindle only, and Kindle is the only thing you know how to do. You can't just make 10 Kindle accounts, whereas you can make 10 different websites. So you learn these skills. You're really translate. What is that face, Mike? I just saw a face.
We made like a $13,000 sale. So That's what I was looking at.
Is it
Is
for
it, let's see.
is it for the
See where it came from.
is it for the
No
store
conversion
that I want
details.
it to be for?
Yeah,
What
no
happened?
conversion details yet though. That would have been great.
Ah, all right.
Okay, low risk. We'll give it the star. Sustainable.
Absolutely. I mean, this is one of the most sustainable business models you could do. I'm echoing a
So I
little
mean, I
bit now,
think.
Mike, by the way.
I think so. This is something that's subject to the Google algorithm, right? So I think the difference between low risk and sustainability, in my opinion, is the cost of getting started and the cost you need to put into it. So that would be low risk. I consider risk like a monetary thing. And then sustainable would be, is this going to vanish overnight for any reason?
I don't think it's going to vanish overnight.
I mean, we have not seen that happen historically across having all the sites that we have that do blogging over many years. They've only continued to grow.
Yeah.
So,
Is there anything you could do about the echo or not really?
oh, is that what you're?
It just started, yeah.
Huh.
Maybe you moved your mic?
I hit it before. I don't know.
Well, either way, Focus. Oh, it went away now. That's good.
Okay.
Focus says $13,000 sale, one item. Was it one
It
item?
was one order, 3 items.
3 items. Well, one order. So yeah. Sellable. Give that
I
one.
already marked this one because we know.
Give it 2 stars.
2 stars?
We know
Actually, no,
we know that Lint blogs
I'll give it
sell for a pretty penny.
I'll give it a Jewish star. Okay. So
Whoa! What are you trying to say with that, Mike? Are you trying to say
what am I trying to say?
make some sort of monetary relation to the Jewish people?
I'm trying to say it's very sellable. So instead of 5 points, it gets 6 points.
Huh. All right.
It just so happens.
We're half guys, so it's cool. Don't
Yeah,
worry. We can make those jokes.
Sorry, I can't line it up well. Okay. Whatever. There you go. Sellable. So honestly, this is a 5, 10, 14, 20, 25, 30. It's 30 out of 30. Because the margin we gave 4 out of 5. The sellable we gave 6 out of 5.
You got nothing? What's the downside?
I don't know. The downside is you screw up and the blog takes longer to rank. Maybe it doesn't make as much, but if you do things in a low risk way and you're not hiring writers for 20 cents a word, you can write your own stuff. And yeah, I mean, even you can take a blog and you can make the dropshipping store later to monetize it.
Yeah, and that's actually something we're doing now. I'm starting the process of seeding a blog because it's going to be a dropshipping niche that we know we're gonna get into. So
Yeah.
why not get the traffic? Why not get the organic traffic first, and then when the time is right, we'll build a story. We might not even use Shopify for this one.
Yeah.
All right, so back to the comments. Tom says, "Way to connect it back to the content. Good job. That's some MBA stuff right there." I can't imagine what you learn at an MBA school.
I've had the thought in my head like maybe 5 times to go back and get an MBA, but why? Why do I want a piece of paper from someone else? I'll print out my own paper. You know what, Joe? If someone goes through, after we release this, if someone goes through all of our courses, we should send them a diploma.
Yeah, we should. We should at least.
I'm ready for full-on indoctrination. Our own language, our own educational system, everything.
The Build Assets online certification.
Yeah.
13. All right, so does the course cover when and to what extent how to outsource the writing? Um, yes. So we give you templates, and again, if you join and you have questions, I will make new videos explaining if you need help. Um, it, we sorry, it gives you templates for each type of article, so you just need to communicate that to a writer the way I communicate it to you, and
Do
you
you
can.
get places where people can find writers or like just like buy articles?
I could definitely. I think I could definitely include a few more resources in there. I think I yeah. There's a whole budgeting and outsourcing section. There's two different modules, I think. So
Mm-hmm.
definitely in there. But again, if it's not in there to your satisfaction, if you're a beta member, then I will make sure that it gets in there to your satisfaction.
I guess that answers Tim's question. High ticket educational dropshipping, says Tom Hunter.
Is he talking about dropshipping diplomas?
Yeah, no, we can call it high ticket university, or I don't know. We got Barrel University.
I wonder if we can get like grants and like donations.
Definitely get some unpaid interns.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much.
that'd be cool. What are we? When are we opening an office?
Never. Okay, once the commercial real estate market crashes, we'll get one for like. I'll do like $300 a month. Is what I'll pay.
All right, sounds
That's
good.
my ceiling.
Maybe we'll get an office in New York City. We'll commute.
Yeah. All right. People seem to like the certification idea.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, one of the worst courses that we ever took had like rewards that you get like for completing the modules.
Oh, yeah.
So in a way, it's kind of gimmicky. Like that's why we're joking about it because it's kind of silly. But hey, if you guys like it, maybe we'll consider it.
Yeah, I don't know. People, I guess they do it because people gravitate towards little treats, little rewards.
They get the dopamine spike.
Yeah, nice little piece of paper. Digital, not even paper. The bits and bytes.
Oh, we're not even gonna send them a piece of paper.
All right, fine. We get.
I was picturing we'd at least frame something and send it to them.
Okay, that's fine.
Nikki's down for the diploma. I think Tim says if you're not going to use Shopify, we should do a case study on OpenCart. It's completely free and seems pretty damn legit. I might use Equid because they're a friend of the show. I like the guys over there.
I don't know why Tim is shilling for OpenCart.
Yeah, Tim. What the heck?
What is it with OpenCart that you like?
Nothing is completely free. Let's be real here.
Honestly, I don't even want free because that means that they can't. Usually, they won't have enough money to do other cool stuff.
Yeah, well, we had this conversation with Tim in his private chat the other day. He was looking to get something built, like a social media platform for this other business that he has. And I was like, all right, find an existing platform and then see if you can get a developer to add some features on top of it. So, and then it turns out we're talking for like 5 minutes, and he's like, "Oh, I've only looked at free like apps in the past that let you build your social media platform," and like I would never, if I was gonna build a business on something, like the last thing I would look for is a free like app or platform to build it on because I want people I could talk to. I want a community of developers around whatever I'm going to be basing my business around.
Mm-hmm.
So free is no good.
Yeah, people don't take free seriously.
Yeah.
Where are we going here? Tom said they have a little punch card for free ice cream at the end of the course. Yeah, we do.
Speaking of
Or buy
ice
the
cream, I
course.
gotta take a piss.
Well, I mean, before you do that, let's just end it because we're almost done. We're out of chats.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We're out of content. So
yeah. All right. Well, it's been real, guys. If you want to get in the blog course, you know what to do. buildassetsonline.com/membership. That's how you'll get in the beta version, and probably only going to be releasing it for like a week to the members, and then that's it. It'll go to the public soon, but at a higher price.
absolutely, it was a good one.
Yep.
Had some fun in the chat. Had some fun with the deck, and our thumbs up are way up. So whoever tried to sabotage us, it didn't work.
Did that person
Haha.
did that person reverse their thumbs down or no?
No, we had 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down. Now it's 9 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down. So
Oh my god! What? Why are you giving us the thumbs down?
they want us to get to the point. They want us to. I don't know.
They want to see us fail, Mike, and it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
All right. Thank you guys. buildassetsonline.com/membership. Go there, get the blog, the beta discount, and take it easy.
Deuces.